Hey, what's going on, guys? So my name is Ipe and I've been making money on the internet since 2014, and today I make over 7 figures a year. And over the last 8 years I've learned various things about how to be successful on the internet. And today I want to talk to you guys about 6 mindset shifts that I went through, going from having an employee mindset to being my own boss and running my own business. I truly believe most of us are handicapped when starting an online business because most of us went through a traditional education system where we were taught how to be an employee for some other company. As an entrepreneur, you have to approach business in a completely different way, and you have to manage your time in a different way. And in this video, I'm going to explain the 6 key mindset shifts that I went through. First one is this false notion that I can save my money to wealth. The truth is, you have to learn new skills that's going to allow you to achieve higher income levels. The main issue that most people are dealing with is the fact that you are simply not making enough money. Even if you were to save a couple $1,000s each and every month by budgeting, multiply that by 12 months for the year, it's not going to be life-changing money. To achieve life-changing results, you need an exponential increase in your ability to make income, and that will not come by budgeting. That will not come by waiting for a raise from your company. That's only going to come when you access different knowledge, different information, and when you go and execute on that information regarding things like how to create leveraged income. And in order to do so, you need to be investing your money right now in yourself, into coaches, consultants, courses that's gonna teach you the skill to exponentially increase your ability to earn income. And in order to do that, you need a way to identify large problems that people face in the marketplace, and you need to go learn skills to be able to solve that problem for people. The reason why you have money issues is not your inability to save money, it's your lack of skills, your inability to solve problems in the marketplace. Number 2, the false myth that working hard and long hours is the key to success. Now, there is an importance for working hard for entrepreneurs as well in certain periods. However, working smart or choosing the right vehicle, choosing the right leverage skill in entrepreneurship is far more important than concept of hustling or working hard and long hours. Working hard, in my opinion, is overrated because there's plenty of guys out there that are working hard 12, 13-hour shifts, cleaning the floor, working in the kitchen, and they're not achieving financial freedom. That tells you right there that working hard cannot possibly be the main ingredient to which to achieve great financial wealth. What's more important is the idea of some self-reflection, contemplation. What are your natural talents and gifts, and how can you leverage that to either get a lot of attention on the internet or figure out skill that's going to allow you to serve a lot of people at scale, preferably using the digital space and the internet because it is far more scalable than a physical business, and that is going to allow you the ability to unlock higher income levels that just working hard and long hours will not allow you to do. Number 3, 9 to 5 people mistakenly focus on just the paycheck. They're motivated just by the money. And a true entrepreneur is motivated by becoming the best at whatever he does. They're motivated by mastering a skill, and they know that it's going to take some reps, some failure until you reach mastery. An analogy would be somebody that is determined to become a black belt in jiu-jitsu. They're not going to be worried about the first several months where they're getting submitted on a daily basis because their end goal is to reach mastery. Their end goal is to become a black belt. Whereas an amateur, a 9 to 5 mindset person will go into the gym of jiu-jitsu and get tapped out the first couple weeks, and they'll decide, hey, they're not able to tap these guys out. They're not seeing any results in business. They're not making any money in the first couple weeks, and they throw in a white towel. Quitters will never achieve mastery in any skill set. The marketplace only rewards true mastery of a certain skill set. The marketplace will always reward experts. You need to exercise patience and have a little bit of grit to master a skill, and know that once you master that skill, money is going to come to you as a byproduct. Number 4, employee mindset people, bad habit of just doing the minimal just to get by. They're just getting paid by the hour, so they're doing just enough so that they don't get in trouble from their managers, and they're just doing minimal work. An entrepreneur understands that his income is not tied to the amount of time he spends on a day-to-day basis, but the output he produces in the marketplace. And once you start to understand leverage, you understand the concept of employing other people to do the work for you. There is no limit to how much you can output on a day-to-day basis, which means there is no ceiling to your income earning potential. Once you understand this, then as an entrepreneur, you need to start dreaming big goals, big dreams, and big ambition. You need to start believing in yourself and that you can achieve these big goals, because as an entrepreneur, you truly can. You're only really capped by your ambition and your imagination. If I start a business and I only have one other person working for me, that's a certain output that I can put out there into the world. But today, after 9 years of doing this online business, I have 30 people that work for me. So my business for sure deserves more income because I have 30 people. Our whole crew is outputting so much more into the world each and every day. Again, it's a big shift from just doing the minimal to get by versus how can I create more leverage so I can output more. The fifth mistake that employee mindset people make is that they have a scarcity mindset. So they stick to their own island. They don't go talking to other people about what it is that they do on a day-to-day basis. They don't go networking with other people. They're almost scared of letting other people know what they do, is because what if other people come in and they can take my position? But as an entrepreneur, you have to always be looking to network, expanding the horizon of people, getting into the habit of telling people what it is that you do, because the more people that know what you do, you're gonna get new business, you're gonna get referrals, you're gonna have clients coming to you for help. Telling more people what it is that you do might involve not just going to networking events and introducing yourself to people, but it might involve you making videos about what it is that you do and putting it out there on the internet. Never underestimate the power of your own unique voice, your own expertise that you have in your field, and never underestimate the power of media, because once you record a 10-minute video about what it is that you do and you put it out there on the internet, other people, strangers, can look at that video time and time again for years and years to come. And that is leverage. Do not have a scarcity mindset that what if other people compete with me. Have the mindset that you are the best at what you do. Nobody can compete with your skill, and there's no harm to letting other people know what it is that you do, because as you meet other entrepreneurs and you become friends with them, you're gonna get information that is not accessible to the public, that's gonna allow you to push your business further in ways that you have never imagined. The sixth mistake that people make that are coming from an employee mindset is that you lack the need to innovate. Let's say you become successful in an online business model and you mistakenly assume that success is gonna be here 5-10 years from now. If you want to separate yourself from the competition, you need to constantly be on the lookout to innovate your company, your business. The people that I've talked to, whether it's from our own coaching program of 7,000 students or other networking events of other entrepreneurs, people that were wildly successful, not always, but a lot of them have innovated, whether it's taking two separate industries and combining them with a unique product or skill or service, or it's coming up with clever ways to utilize software or AI or new emerging digital technologies in their company. Maybe it's an innovation on how to create great content, great videos. Maybe you take a really good format from another unrelated industry of how they make their videos, and you analyze and you study why their video has become so viral, and maybe you incorporate into your industry, which is completely separate. Again, as an entrepreneur, there's always ways to innovate, and a great way to innovate is to study other industries. How are businesses and companies wildly successful in other niches and industries, and how can you begin to incorporate that into your field? The local lead generation business model, for example, Dan innovated on that. He saw what Uber was doing, what Airbnb was doing. They don't have any inventory or vehicles of their own. All they do is it's a tech company that generates a customer, a lead, and they sell that lead to a service provider or a homeowner. That's exactly what we do with local lead gen. Dan saw that model and he basically implanted it into the local space. We're basically a tech company. We build a website, rank it to the top with the tracking phone number, we generate the customer or the lead, and we sell that lead to a local service provider. We don't have to do any of the service, we don't have to carry inventory, we simply generate the lead and get paid for it, which means we can operate a very lucrative business, very mean and lean, and reach levels of financial success without all the headaches that comes with a traditional brick and mortar business. All right, I hope you guys like this video, the 6 key shifts that I went through from an employee mindset to an entrepreneur mindset. I truly believe that if people had this instilled into their brain from much earlier in age, and you didn't have to go through the whole process of unlearning bad habits and bad mindset from being an employee in the corporate world for too long, then I believe you can achieve success in the online business world much easier. But because most of us, including myself when I first got started, were trained to be a 9-to-5 employee, there is a time period in which you have to allow yourself to go through this shift. But understand this concept also. If you are unhappy with where your life is at right now, you cannot expect to get wildly different results in life by doing the same things. Your life is where it's at based on the decisions that you've made, and you made those decisions based on your mindset, and the mindset is the habitual thoughts you think on a day-to-day basis, and that comes from your upbringing and your environment. In order to change your decision-making process, you need to first change your mind, change your mindset, and that's gonna come from gradually inputting different information into your brain, which is gonna lead to different thoughts, and those thoughts over time is going to take root and become habitual thoughts. When they become habitual, then your mindset will begin to shift and you will start to make different decisions. Don't buy into this BS that some people were born to be entrepreneurs while others weren't. I certainly was not born to be a business person, and this is why I think I have such a valuable voice, is that in my journey I've proven it to myself that you don't need to be born entrepreneur. Like anything in life, like riding a bicycle, it's just a simple skill set that you gotta learn. In the beginning it's gonna be uncomfortable, but as you put in the reps, you will learn these skills, you will learn the mindset, and you will be able to achieve success, exponentially greater financial success than anything that you could ever dream. So take the first step, take the leap, choose the online business model. I recommend local lead generation, but choose that first step and be persistent. Take massive imperfect action. Now, if you're interested in local lead gen, I have a link in the description. In my opinion, it's the best online business model out there. Hit the subscribe button, hit a like, and I will be dropping more videos like this on this channel and even better ones to come. So hope to see you guys on the next video. Peace.